Hello, my name is Kyle. So, welcome to the funeral home marketing demo. Now, this is going to be a little bit more general because we go deep, way deeper into your website, into your marketing when we've signed on. So, we do month-to-month stuff too, just so you guys know. So, anybody who's wondering right now at this point in time in our business model, we do month-to-month. We want to be able to show you that, look, like this is what we can get you month one. Month one is usually a trial or a test. And then after month one, we show you, okay, these are the results. Do you want to continue? And then we ask for a fee. But I won't talk about too much of that, okay? So this is what we can do for you. First, I want you guys to know who I am, okay? So my name is Kyle Johnson. I've been doing internet marketing for 7 years. So I've built websites, excuse me. I've built websites up over the past 7 years, going on 8 years this summer, and YouTube channels as well, but mostly blogs, websites, and I've helped probably about 25 or 30 people just here and there build their websites. Hey, try this. Hey, do this over the last 7 years. So, and all of those people have been in different niches. Okay, so for my personal ones, I always did, my website's in the pets niche because I love animals. So, really, and why I'm telling you this is anything that's being searched online can be optimized and your business can be put in front of those people who are searching for it every single day. So I'm going to show you later on some of the searches that are being searched in your vertical. So, oh, by the way, in terms of terminology, vertical, niche, sector, right? I'll use those interchangeably, but basically I'll probably stick to vertical. So your vertical is funeral homes. So in your vertical, people are searching for things every single day, right? And then, of course, in your city, people are searching for funeral homes near me, funeral homes in Buffalo, funeral homes in Los Angeles, whatever city it is. And there's a big opportunity for you guys, massive, massive opportunity for you guys, multi-million-dollar opportunity to gobble up traffic and keep you at the top of the rankings. Okay. But I'll talk about that in a minute. And that's what I've been able to do for the last 7 years. Now, full transparency, the first 2 years of that were definitely a learning process. There were times where I wanted to give up because I was doing so many things wrong. And through trial and error, I was able to finally nail down the process, and it was actually much simpler than I was making. I overcomplicated it. I made it more difficult than it needed to be. I was trying too many different things. I just needed to stick to the right processes that did the right things. So I hired a mentor and a coach to help me, and he's still on my team today. He's actually a friend of mine now instead of just being like a coach mentor. But anyway, how this is going to work for you, and again, I'll go into this deeper later, but we're going to be able to do this for your funeral home. We're going to be able to do this for your website. We're going to be able to really rank you high and make sure everything is optimized perfectly for your website. And then there's a pay-per-click ads section as well if you want to do that. So that's going to be for more immediate traffic, but again, we'll talk about that in a minute. So I'm very confident in my ability to rank your funeral home website to page one over time through SEO, search engine optimization, and get you more immediate traffic and more clicks, more bookings through pay-per-click advertising through Google. So that's what my life has been like. Almost every, I don't think I've, because of the nature of it, I don't have to work every single day, but for the last 7 years, it's basically what I've been doing every single day, just mastering my craft. Okay. So I've done it for websites in the pets niche or pets vertical, e-commerce. So we did some like online stores. We did some hiking stuff. We did stuff all over the place in almost every single one. So some health stuff. So we've done in everything. And basically it's the same idea. We just need to find out what people are searching for and then get your website in front of those people. So really, we just need people looking at your website. At the end of the day, that's what it is. And people are using digital to search for everything now. And I'll talk about the secret sauce in a minute, that sounds so salesy, I'm sorry. But I'll talk about the secret sauce in a minute. But let me show you where you can find more of myself. So I've only uploaded 2 videos at this time, but you can find me at Top Funeral Marketing. Now, depending on when you see this, it might not pop up in the search results right away. So you might have to filter by channel, and then you'll see my face there. You guys I'm going to be uploading marketing tips for free there. So you guys can actually implement the stuff that I'm teaching you in this demo and all that for free. You don't even need us. But I know, personally speaking, that so many businesses would rather focus on providing the service they're in business for and not do marketing. But some are going to want to do their own marketing, and that's what this is for. So you guys can check me out there, Top Funeral Marketing on YouTube. Okay. There will be more videos uploaded. There will be a point where I'll be doing videos almost every day, every other day, probably. Just all marketing tips. Okay. And, it's going to be stuff that you can implement, week by week, month by month. But if you do it right, you're going to get more marketing just from the free, you're going to get more business just from the free stuff we put out. So now, what are most funeral homes doing wrong? And this is where I'll talk about the secret sauce. So first of all, some of them aren't doing marketing at all. Competitors will eventually start gobbling all the traffic up if they are doing the marketing, if they're doing exactly what I'm telling you I can do for you. And there are going to be people that are. There are going to be people that are absolutely doing everything that they can to grow their business and grow their website and put it in front of the most eyeballs. And again, the more attention your business gets, the more people will be aware of the business. And it sounds obvious, doesn't it? But if 10 people are going on and searching funeral homes in Toronto, Ontario, funeral homes in Los Angeles, California, funeral homes in New York City, right? If your website is not there, and there are thousands of those searches every month, right? If your website's not even there, you're missing out on a gigantic opportunity, because people are going to be able to see you. And then the secret sauce is personality. Now, I know it sounds very strange, right? Because people are like, what do you mean personality, right? But in a minute, I'll tell you a story about my own personal experience. But people going forward today, younger people especially, they want to know that where they put their money is going to be a trusted place. People want to connect with you before they spend their money with you nowadays, especially younger people. Now, having a simple video about frequently asked questions is extremely powerful. I've done this for all of my websites. Okay. So sometimes people will ask stuff like, how long do bearded dragons live? How long do budgies live? Stuff like that, right? And so what I took a video and said frequently asked questions, and I wrote it all out, and then I had a video on it so people could see that. And if you just a 5-minute video, 10-minute video of you covering all the frequently asked questions, that alone will make people trust you. And trust is the major factor here. They want to be able to know that going to your home, to your funeral home, to your place of business is going to be a good experience. They want to know that. They want to have a sense of that before they go there. So on your website, you could have pictures, video of your staff, pictures of your staff, video of the entire place. You could have a tour, so they know exactly where to go, so they know exactly what they're going to expect. Where are refreshments going to be? Where are the bathrooms? Where can I go if I need to walk away and be alone to myself during the service? Right? That's major, because then they don't have to wonder, oh, we're going with these guys because I already know that they're going to be awesome because of this. And then if you have a video of yourself talking about, hey, you could be really personal. You could be like, hey, I know you're going through a tough time, and I own this place, I run this place, and I'm going to be the person that you talk to about everything. And then that could even be a video that you have before the frequently asked questions video, because then they could go, okay, all right, this is who the owner is. Okay, now, and then they see a frequently asked question, they can be like, oh, so all the questions that I probably have are going to be in this video. So you're taking the work right out of their hands, and you're taking it off their shoulders because they're already going through a tough time. Do you really think they want to sit there and ask those questions? I mean, the people who are more disconnected, some people are completely distraught. when somebody passes away, of course, right? Especially the people who are going to be paying for the funeral. You want to just have those questions just dealt with out of the way and just move forward. But of course, they're probably going to double check with you. Hey, just to make sure, since the video, has anything changed? You say, no, it's all the same. In the video, you can even say, at this time, maybe we might adjust for inflation. It might be this increase, whatever, right? So that will make people connect with you. That's the secret sauce. And that's what a lot of marketing companies funeral home companies funeral homes are not doing. And the people that are doing that are crushing it. Okay. And then you add, so most of them are doing word of mouth and referrals, right? That's what most people are doing. That's how it's unpredictable at best, right? But so many funeral homes do that. And you're going to get more and more referrals and more word of mouth clients when you've given the best of the best service. And again, all you have to do is put yourself out there and say, hey, this is us, through a video on your website. That's it. But again, you have to have traffic to that website. You have to be doing certain things right. So referrals are excellent and word of mouth is excellent. But getting more attention to your funeral home is going to drive up sales, especially from outside your immediate area. So that's how we're going to really spice things up for you. We want to help you bring in traffic from other cities close by. Okay? So you're probably already ranking decently for the city you're in for funeral homes, especially in the about a 5-6 mile radius. So outside that radius, we can help you rank higher. And outside your city, we can help you rank higher, which will get you so much more traffic. And of course, more traffic, more business. So with the right marketing, you can predict sales. So like I said with my websites, every single month, I can reliably say, because I still release blog posts, I still, get more and more traffic at each year, but I can predict exactly how much money I'm going to be making every single month. I can say, okay, with this particular website in this vertical, since I've been doing this for about 6 months, at the time when I was doing it, right? Like when I first had that site up, it took about 6 months to really dial in and understand that vertical and that niche and say, okay, this is how much I'm going to be making every single month. I was able to figure that out pretty quickly for my own site, right? So, and of course, the more ads, the more places you target, the more you spend, the more traffic you're going to get. But generally speaking, I could figure it out pretty quickly exactly how much I was going to make for every single website I set up. So at this point in time, I have about 8 or 9 websites set up just for my own personal portfolio of websites, and every single one of them is successful. A couple of them took more time than I thought, right? But now I can accurately predict the amount, the sales that are coming through, the amount of money I'm going to be making. So I do that through strong SEO, search engine optimization, pay-per-click advertising, right? And a strong connection to that brand, to the people following me. So if it's written, I'll make sure that I add a little bit of my own personality into it. And if it's video, that's already done. Okay. So if you do the right marketing, you'll be able to predictably grow your business month after month. Okay. So going into the future, people are going to be finding funeral homes on the internet. Okay. Especially younger generations. That's all. It's almost hardwired in us. I'm 31, but there are people who are in their early 20s that are going to be, looking at the possibilities through their phone because it's what they've been doing since they were teenagers or younger. So it's really important that you really shift your mindset into understanding what people's habits are going to be like going forward, what people's buying habits are going to be like, because it's all going to be, not every single person is going to be on the internet, but so many more are. And the people that, again, are not doing it properly they're just missing out on a great opportunity. And there will be people that are doing it and they'll be way ahead of you. So the earlier that you get onto this, the better you're going to rank for the longer term. It's going to be life-changing for your business. People want to know that they can trust your business before spending money. So there are people who will read 100 of my blog posts before ever buying anything from it. Okay. Now that's not going to happen for you because your business is completely different in terms of intent. But in terms of the intent for my niches, right? Let's just use pets as an example. If someone is about to buy a pet, then they'll spend money faster. But if they just want to know months before what it's like to own a bearded dragon, right? They're gonna look up that information for a while. So for you in your business, people are gonna just look you up and just want to know, okay, what am I getting myself into here, right? Because they are in an emotional place. A lot of the people that are going to be doing this, they're going to be vulnerable, and they want to make sure the person they're talking to is just kind and open, right? So they want to know that they can trust you, and putting up good video, good pictures, right? And I know it's uncomfortable, right? But it creates you'll have a massive advantage by doing this. And most businesses going in the future are going to be doing this. They're going to be like, hey, this is my place. Check it out. And my mentor, the person who taught me how to do a lot of this stuff over time, he has his own stuff. He does stuff with dental. He has a big company in dental. Okay. So he gets all of the people that are dentists to take pictures, video. It's putting a face to the name just adds so much more trust. So again, and anybody who's already doing this, just ignore that, But if you're not, which a lot of them aren't, a lot of people in the funeral home vertical are not doing this, you're going to have a massive competitive advantage. So they'll look at reviews, pictures, videos, what the building looks like, etc., before spending money there. And a lot of people are basing their sale, like their business. Okay, am I going to spend X amount of money with this business? Like just off of one small little factor, which is, hey, you know what? They seemed more personable. They showed me video. They had a frequently asked questions video, etc. Right? So I know this is kind of small, so I apologize for this. So I'll read it to you. But the first one is terms match, where it says keyword ideas. Then it says funeral homes near me, 151,000 searches. Now, of course, this is a lot of searches in the United States, but this is every single month, right? And of course, when it get down to the city level, it's a lot smaller, right? But this is what people, and this number is growing and growing every year because more and more people are searching on their phones. So funeral homes is 116,000, right? You can answer questions like this on your site, which will gain more authority in the eyes of Google, and it will make people trust you. But how do funeral homes dress bodies? You could have an entire video about that. You could have a not showing what happens, obviously, but explaining the situation. You could have a whole blog post, which is just a whole written piece about how that works, right? How much do funeral homes make? Like people are asking these questions, right? How do funeral homes prepare bodies, right? Embalming. Like people are going to be asking these kinds of questions. So it's really important. Like if you really care about the growth of your business, the people that are doing this and answering these questions and having the right mindset, this is major for them. Okay. So I made this a little bit bigger. So cremation services, 45,000, right? People are looking up pet cremation, right? Now that might not be you, but what does the Bible say about cremation? Now, that could be something that's very important to somebody who is Christian, right? Catholic, whatever. They might be like, okay, if you say you had that on your website and other sites don't, they're going to be like, hey, and even if, right, doing certain types of funeral, like Christian, Catholic, whatever, they probably have a lot of those in churches, right? But even if you had that on your website, what that could do is you having, hey, what does the Bible say about cremation? All of you had to do is a little bit of research and you put that on your website. We would do that for you if you hired us, but they could say, okay, I'm going to forward this funeral home to a person I know that's not religious. Check these guys out. They actually put this on their website. And then that right there will get you some attention to your business. Attention. So in the marketing space, there's something called the ATM method, and it sounds so funny, but ATM, like the thing you could take a cash out of, right? Attention or audience, trust, ATM. So audience, trust, money, or monetization. So again, more attention, the more trust you build, the more money you're going to make, right? So you can take a look here. Sorry about that. Sorry about the noise. You can take a look here at what people are actually searching for, and you can go way deeper. So what I do when you guys hire me on is I take a look and go, okay, what can we add to the site? What can we rank you for? What should we do? What should we put? Because these are major things that will help create trust. So audience, trust are the first two factors, and then of course monetization. It goes in that order. Okay. So if you do your marketing right, it can be an absolute gold mine for years. And then the more, say you got a huge spike of traffic for even a year, the amount of referrals and word of mouth from that 1 year alone will help you grow for many more years. Again, more audience, more attention will bring you more money. What does this all mean for you? This means that we can predictably help you grow your funeral home business month over month by exposing your business to more people in your city and the surrounding cities. Okay? Because we know, again, we look at the intent. The intent is so important. We know that we can only go to a certain mile radius outside. Not everyone's going to travel, like 100 miles, right? They're going to want to be close. But look, it depends on it depends on many factors. I'm not going to go into all of them. But we're going to focus on the surrounding cities that people will, generally speaking, drive to, right? So Google is already ranking you high for your city, most likely. Now, if you don't have a website, that's the first step in the whole process is getting a website set up for you. But a lot do, but a lot of them are not doing the right marketing. So it's highly unlikely that you're ranking high for the surrounding cities. We can get your funeral home in front of those. Okay. How do we do this for you? Well, it's a two-pronged approach, and I've sort of mentioned it throughout the video. But we take a two-pronged approach, which is search engine optimization, okay, to make sure that we get the organic results that are going to carry your website for years to come. Now, the pro of that is it gets a lot of traffic from Google and other directories, Yahoo, Bing, etc. And these communicate, so the right words placed in the right areas with the right tags, etc., communicate certain things to these search engines, Google, Bing, Yahoo. And what it does is it tells them, okay, that's what this website is about, rank it high. Just that alone will drive traffic because it's going to keep bringing the right things in. Okay. So that is going to be huge alone, search engine optimization. And then the only con to this, it takes time to rank. It can take 6 months, 9 months, 12 months. Okay. So we have another approach, which will get you more immediate traffic and more immediate money, which is pay-per-click advertising. Now, depending on the keyword you're ranking for or trying to rank for, obviously you have to spend money to make money, right? But this lets you skip the line of people who are already ranking for it organically. So if you're in, let's say you're in a city. So I'm from Toronto. So some of the surrounding cities around Toronto are Scarborough, Guelph, whatever. So there are going to be certain funeral homes that are going to be already going to be ranking high in Guelph, and I'm in Toronto, right? So what I can do is I can go, okay, I'm going to put my funeral home in and try to rank for that through advertising. This lets you skip the line, so to speak. Think about all the nearby towns you have near you if they saw your funeral home first instead of the competition. Someone looking for a funeral service, right? So earlier I said that people will make a quick decision based off of good reviews, a strong site, videos, pictures, personality, right? If they see that and then they check out, 3 or 4 other sites that aren't doing it, they're going to pick you. Just because of that simple fact that you're just doing a few things better, which is trust, of course, right? ATM, audience or our attention, trust, and then monetization. So generating more business has been a specialty of mine, and nothing makes me happier than helping you grow your business. So I've done this for other people, friends of mine, and they've changed their lives. So this is what our plan is at Top Funeral Marketing to help you. I really want to help you grow your business, showing it to more people. It's as simple as that. So we're going to help you rank for the city you're in and try to help you get traffic coming in from surrounding cities. Okay. So this is my phone number. Okay. 1-437-245-6037. You guys can read that there. And then you can email me at kyle@topfuneralmarketing.com. So I'm probably going to email you this demo so you guys can just respond to it that way. But in case, you want to write it down and email me from another thing or whatever, you guys have it right there. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, email me and I will be glad to answer any questions you have. Okay. Thank you guys for watching and looking forward to hearing from you.